Hi, this is Phil Taylor, and in this video I'd like to demonstrate some picked and sweep picked as well as hybrid style arpeggios that I like to use for practice. I'd like to start by showing one of the most popular arpeggio shapes on the guitar, which is an A minor arpeggio. The way I pick is I like to use completely alternate picking for this arpeggio, starting with an upstroke going up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What I like to do is try and keep my pick really parallel to the strings as I cross them. I think it makes the arpeggio smoother, so keeping the pick really in line with each string as you can move along and across the arpeggio. Another important thing is to pick very shallowly on the string, not deep on the strings, otherwise you can't get any speed really, you can't build up the speed. So I always like to try and pick really shallowly on each string. And to get rid of any excess unwanted noise, I always block out the strings with my palm, so covering up, say, the first 4 or 5 strings as I go up the arpeggio. This is one of my favourite arpeggio shapes to practice, and it's in A minor, and it starts in the second inversion position, which is not on the root note, but going from the 5th degree of the A minor scale, starting on an E note, starting from the 12th fret on the first string. So starting actually with an upstroke to pick, it's all alternate picks, so just going up, down, all the way. The E minor 2 octave arpeggio starting from the 7th fret on the A string, going up to the 12th fret on the first string. And I like to use a mixture of both picking and sweep picking, so starting with an upstroke on the 7th fret at the beginning, and going sweeping up through the next 5 notes with a downstroke for the sweep, and then actually picking with an upstroke the top note on the 12th fret, then coming actually with a downstroke pick on the 7th fret, and then sweeping back 4 notes, landing on a downstroke to finish back on the 7th fret E. Once again with this one I like to start on an upstroke, actually starting the alternate picking on an up, then just going up, down, all the way. One of the main things with arpeggios is to prepare your fingers in advance for each note. So as you're travelling through the arpeggio, you're putting a finger ready for its note, so your fingers are always in front waiting for their notes. So each finger should be ready over its note before you've even got to it. Another very popular arpeggio is the A minor 2 octave one that starts on the 12th fret on the A string. Now for this one I like to use a hybrid system. I like to start with an upstroke on the first note, on the A note on the 12th fret, and then sweep all the way up to the 12th fret on the E string. And then pick an upstroke on the 17th fret to get the top A to reach the 2nd octave. And then actually pick down on the 12th fret to come back up, and then sweep up 4 notes and finish with a downstroke on the 12th fret on the A string. I like this method because I think it achieves the maximum smoothness when you play it fast. There are no kind of lost elements in it. I think the sound, it gives a smoother effect overall at speed. I think it sounds better rather than just pulling off at the top there on the 17th fret to 12, like that. I prefer the sound of picking both notes, but putting off as well. So in a sense you're actually picking both notes but also putting off with the finger to help speed and make the arpeggio smoother when it's played faster. The main thing you're going for is true clarity so that the arpeggio sounds nice, sounds proper and musical. That's another one of my favourite arpeggios to practice, which is basically an A minor 2-octave arpeggio, but not starting from the root note, which of course is A, but starting from the E note, which is a 5th degree up from the root note, basically in second inversion or like second position of it. So starting from there, you do an upstroke on the 7th fret, then a sweep down the next 5 notes through A, C, E, G, and then up to C, and then you pick the top E note and come back with a down on C, and then going A, E, C with 3 sweep notes, plus another sweep on the A 12th fret, and you're back on a down for the E. So you've got the main thing for me is clarity, making sure that you can really hear and feel every single note. So on to another of my favourite arpeggio shapes to practice. This is an A major 2-octave arpeggio, starting on the 5th fret of the E 6th string. You can either do that with this fingering, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 fingering, or 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4 fingering, and back. Another one of my favourite arpeggios is the E minor 2 octaves plus arpeggio starting on the 12th fret of the E 6th string. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed my video and that it's been useful for you, and hope you'll get something from it. Thanks very much.